Peace, greetings, salutations, everybody. This is Kosi. I'm your host for Joat Sndtrk. And this go around, I am joined by the fantastic Franky D, all the way from Germany. Wherever you are, you got to put your hands together for that. That's mad. Even in the room.
I'm so glad to be here.
Yes,
Thank you for the invitation.
Yes. So what I do here is like I have a word for each dancer. Mm-hmm. You know, and I put for you 2 words because I couldn't sum it up in one. I put versatile and I put range.
Oh.
Range. And
That's a compliment. For me, it's a compliment. I take it as a compliment.
Absolutely. Yeah. It is meant to be a compliment.
Thank you very much.
I hope nobody else takes it any other way.
No, it's a big compliment.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big compliment.
Yeah.
Rage, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I think I haven't known you that long, you know, and our relationship started sort of like through Instagram.
Yeah.
But what I do know of you and what I've received in that time, absolutely, there is so much information and so much range to your dancing.
Thank you.
Where it's easy sometimes to just do one thing and do it well. Mm-hmm. I feel like you decide that, no, I will have as many tools as possible.
Exactly.
And you show that.
Crazy. Yeah, that's my main purpose. Mm-hmm. Because when I first saw hip-hop, I say I want to really learn everything. Mm-hmm. I really want to dig into every kind of step, every basic, just to know that I can do it, you know? Because I love it. The first time I saw Elite Force, that documentary, also they showing all the basics. Yeah. I learned all the basics.
Right.
All the basics.
Yeah. I think, like, as a hip-hop dancer myself, we all at some point remember where we were when we watched those clips. You know, like, I remember the track that plays when they do the every step. I can't. You know what I'm talking about. Because it's just so, it's like embedded in my mind. Because it's such a powerful, like, resource for us, you know, as for budding street dancers or hip-hop dancers to this day. But you talked about first, so I do want to talk about first. It was your first time at Joat Festival last year. Talk about your experience. How did it feel? It was your first time in Montreal?
Yeah. It was my first time in Montreal. That year I was the first time in Canada, in Vancouver. And I think it was just 2 months later I came here to Montreal. And it's a different vibe. It's crazy. I didn't expect that it's so different. Vancouver is really different than Montreal. And I like, here you can feel the culture. You can straight feel the culture aspect of this. And when I walked through, I was walking in the city and I feel like everyone could be a dancer. Everyone has the outfit. Yeah. Everyone has the flavor.
The
everyone
swagger,
walks.
right.
It's crazy. And that reminds me of, for my feeling, reminds me of where I come from. Even though the people are not like that stylish, but everyone has an attitude. You can see in their walk.
The character.
They have an attitude, a certain attitude. And that's what I recognize here. I straight away felt like, okay, I could connect with different people easy. Yeah. And I enjoyed the time because I felt like the people here didn't knew me at that time.
No.
And that's what I finally enjoyed.
Yes.
Not having that pressure, okay, Franky D is battle guest, blah, blah, blah. And no one knew me. And it feels so nice just being free and to show. Exactly, that's a nice thing. I just show who I am, my flavor. And I really felt the people understand who I am. The crowd was crazy. Much love to the DJ. The DJs was the best.
Oh, yes.
Long time, Europe, please. Get some inspiration.
Hey.
Please come to Canada and hear the music. It's organic, it's smooth. Please, let's bring that feeling back to Europe. Hey, I enjoy.
I love to see it.
I enjoy.
We love to see it. Thank you, Franky. You know, on the day it was Shashu, right?
No.
Oh, Ridley.
Ridley,
Whoa.
yeah.
DJ Ridley. Shout out, respect to you. Wow.
He's one thing I have to say, because that's the thing. When I came here, I really had that feeling of my city and my vibe I was already used to. He played a song I had in my very first battle.
Which round was this?
It was top. I think even the first battle.
Top 16.
Top 16.
Wow.
Missy Elliott, she's a beep. That was my first song I had, my
No way.
very first battle.
You know what? I mean, I have a question here that I've asked a lot of people, which is like, what was the sound when you first started? What did you gravitate to? And right there,
That's it.
yo, that's beautiful. That's a full circle moment, no?
Exactly.
Like, to be on stage with that song at this time and all the experience that you've, wow.
No, I was so happy, really. I'm not showing it often, but I'm really emotional with things. And when I came back to Germany, I really was so happy having this experience. Not just being a battle guest or, sometimes it's about the fame and all these things. But no, I felt like this was sent from God to have this experience. Let me be honest, yeah.
I can imagine that with the fame that comes with it, the notoriety, you have less and less of these magical moments that happen. There's expectation.
Exactly.
Franky D is coming.
Exactly.
Not Franklin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Franky D is
Exactly.
walking in the door. And so there's already a version of you that people expect. And to come to a place where you can decide. I want to show up like this today. It must have been something. I wish I was there. No, I'm joking. Dope, man. We'll just keep it moving. I want to talk about your relationship with music. This is what we're here for, Joat's Soundtrack. And, we'll swiftly get on to other things. But I want to talk about when you first realized that music was so important to you as a dancer.
I think as a human.
As a human, all right.
My father's a DJ.
Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Like I remember most of the time Sundays, like going to church and coming back and just play music the whole day, from Fela Kuti to James Brown to Michael Jackson to even Mariah Carey to Nelly. He he loved music.
Yes.
And that's
Wow.
what I feel about myself. I got this too, that I really just love music. And I remember also like my first experience as a dancer was just also in the community of African people, like celebrating for Christmas or someone is married or birthday.
Yeah.
And we had like even competitions doing that. I remember my first real experience as a dancer was with my sister. We were 7. I was 7, she was 6. And we compete for a battle. We made a showcase. Of course, not that high level, but like kids having fun.
Right.
So crazy. So music was always a part of life.
Absolutely.
To make that question, give that question an answer.
Of course. I think you're Nigerian. I'm Nigerian. That's something I definitely resonate with. Music permeates every waking moment. Sundays specifically. And if it's not, it's Saturday because you're doing chores.
Yeah.
You get woken up by like, ba-da-da-dum-dum-dum-dum. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Fela Kuti is blasting in your ear. You're like, all right, time to go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Pick up a mop, pick up a broom. But it's like, we didn't need a reason
Exactly.
to dance.
Exactly.
It just happened.
Exactly.
And I wonder now, when you came to street dance with that background, did it feel easy?
Like you said, we never had a reason. I never felt like I'm a dancer, but I could dance. And at the time, before I started going deeper into dance, I was playing football. And when I decided to be a dancer, one thing changed. I was a footballer, but not happy. I was playing high. But my decision of being a dancer was just, I want fun. I just want to have fun. I'm 15 years old. I don't want to practice every day. We like 4 times a week. And then we had like the games. I never had time to have fun.
Just to be a child.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So that's why this had to go, and I decided now to be a dancer actually,
Right.
but actually just to have fun and experience myself.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm sure I used to play as well. That's
Oh,
why I
nice.
looked at higher. Something that I take from that time where I was playing was the discipline.
Yeah.
You showed up, you practiced hard. Not only that, you trained your body. So much so that when you get to the field of play, you don't think, you just do.
You just do, yeah.
So does that happen
Yeah.
when you dance?
True.
Yeah?
True. It happened. And that's that confidence always which I have. It's not that I feel like I'm the best. I just know I took a lot of time to practice. I just try to just dig deeper. And when I come for a competition, I just wanna test. Okay, what have I learned the last
Since
months?
the last time, right.
Can I really bring it on the table right now? And that's the main challenge.
Absolutely.
That's the main challenge for me. And people sometimes think I don't know what people think, but sometimes it's just that simple aspect of being really focused about yourself and not what happens outside. It's the main goal for everything.
For sure.
For everything. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you for that.
I don't know if I answer your question.
No. It doesn't matter here. You know, whatever comes out is correct.
Okay.
Let's talk about the finals. I mean, we watched it. You know, you lived it. We don't have to watch it back, or if you want to, we could.
I love to watch.
Yeah.
Normally, I don't watch my rounds.
Right?
I never watch my rounds. But
But-
this round, I can watch.
We love that. Come on. It was, the word is masterclass. Now, oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm just going to play it. Because we talked earlier with IC, who was in the finals for popping, about the art of rebuttal. That art of answering back after someone has gone first. So in this moment, your opponent has gone first. And there's a multitude of ways you could go, right? You could go, but what struck me is that you answered back musically.
Yeah.
And then rooted it in your physicality. And
Yeah.
you didn't just do it and drop it.
Yeah.
Those horns stayed throughout the round. And I think that's
Appreciate
magical.
you. Thank
no,
you.
for
Thank
real.
you.
We're just going to watch it back a little bit. Let's see. We could cut if y'all want. I don't know. No, look, oh my goodness. Just there, it's seamless. Franky, it's seamless. There is no point there where I doubted that you were in control.
Thank you.
But then to tie it to the music as well, because like I said, it's easy to just go one track mind, look at how physical I can be. You're a very athletic dancer, but to still be present, and that catch shows it all. You're like, I'm in the room. Oh, there's a pause.
Okay, there's one.
Exactly.
Go.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know, and it's those moments you're rewarded. You're rewarded for being in the room. So talk to me, like, if you can remember what was going through your mind, because wow.
That round, I can't remember. No, some rounds you just even. I had to watch that video to understand. Okay, what did I do actually? That was that moment. That first round. Freedom, just totally freedom. When that song came, whoa! And what's really funny. I had to give that topic for that first round, and actually I said it should be a levels.
Yeah.
I feel like okay, I didn't do that much of floor, but I've tried to show that it's really important to have that b-boy foundation for hip-hop dance.
Absolutely.
Because also the rocking is footworks. It's footworks, and we stand on our foot, so we have to make sure that it's easy to just vibe with some steps. Bam, bam, bam. That's why it's so... That's for me, the first 15 seconds...
Yeah.
I never brag about my rounds.
Yeah.
Never. I hate my rounds, actually.
But
with the first 15 seconds, I already won that round. I felt like.
As you should. because
you.
that was no. I mean, look, we can talk about dancing, breaking down rounds all day, but I heard you. I heard you. Sometimes, you can be like, oh, I think I see. But this, I definitely heard you. And like you said, that first 15 seconds, it was complete freedom. But because you were ready to catch yourself, whatever might happen, it was clear. For sure.
Thank you. And that with the
horns?
The horns. Normally, sometimes you just catch one thing and you let it flow. And that round reminds me, you should do it more often. Don't be too prepared of, okay, just go with the first feeling. Go in.
Right.
Go in.
Right. Like when we listen to music, it's we're talking about the producer and what they make for us. And we're going to get to the point. You make music as well, right? The producer, I asked Joshua, I'm like, is there a right or wrong? When you make music, do you look at someone and go, that's not what I saw? You know what I mean? But it's to trust that person made the music for you to be able to dance to rather than imposing yourself on top of it.
Exactly.
And to let the layers are designed for you to go through them.
Yeah.
Like
Perfect
a ladder, up, down, sideways, jump, whatever.
It's a playground.
Exactly. Exactly. Wow, thank you for that breakdown. We're going to talk about your music, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah? You beat maker, rapper, talk to me.
I'm an artist. Like I said, I just do what I want to do. I don't care. I just want to have fun. I just want to have fun.
Absolutely. I've heard a few tracks and I was like, okay, Franky.
I just want to have fun. With fun you learn and learn and learn. Also with dance, I didn't never expect to be sitting here after when I start dancing. It just was the process. We have fun with it. We learn. We learn by having fun.
For sure.
And now I'm here. I'm blessed to be here. And the same with music. I would like to do all five elements. That's my main goal. I want to, of course, DJ. I want to do graffiti. I want to do everything.
Absolutely.
Everything.
It's we're trying to be complete in that way. For sure.
Yeah.
This just brought something up. I don't know if you remember, but the first time I ever saw you, didn't meet you, saw you, was Funkin' Styles.
Which year?
I want to say 2017. It was in Bochum. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I was there.
Okay.
But I don't know if you won that year. Was it 17?
18?
18 maybe.
18.
You were there as well.
You were there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were there.
Yeah,
you were there.
2018.
Exactly.
You won that year.
Yeah.
So I was in the room like this. Oh,
You didn't do it?
I did.
You did?
Top 8, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Shit. Crazy.
Yeah, I was there.
You should come out to Germany.
Uh-uh.
They need you. We need you. Come on. Germany.
Yeah, but it just reminded me that, we cross paths all the time. Even if we didn't know each other, we've crossed paths, and it's just, again, full circle to be sitting across from you and be interviewing you today.
And I'm so happy it's you.
Yeah.
I wasn't expect. Oh no, it's a podcast. I like talking, but not in front of camera.
Right.
But with you, it's so easy. Thank you.
I appreciate that. I wanna continue on the vein of like music and dance now. I wanna ask, as a producer, beat maker, rapper, do you find that when you engage with music, that it changes the way you dance?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Whoa. Yeah.
What ways could you say is like super clear?
Since I make music, I know drums is everything. Drums is everything. Drums is everything. It's everything. Drums give you that.
For sure.
Melody, of course, is so important too, and atmosphere is really important. But that's the atmosphere. The drums shows first the way you feel about rhythm. I think dance is about rhythm. Music is about rhythm. All aspects, of course, emotions too. But people see frequencies through our bounds.
Oh, wow.
So make sure you it doesn't matter when you produce music or you dance, make sure that the frequency is clear in your movement or in producing or in rapping. Da-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Make sure your rhythm is clear so that everybody can understand and take your time for that. You know, that should be clear. I think since I'm producing music, I focus more on not just on movement. Like, for example, this round, the first 15 seconds, I would love to just dance the way I danced in the 15 seconds. No floor moves, no nothing. Just enjoy your rhythm, you know? Just enjoy really just the feeling of playing with your rhythm.
I think that's huge, tapping into the rhythm of yourself. And drums speaks to that because they're kind of like mimicking...
Exactly.
This drum in your heartbeat. Yeah.
Exactly.
And it's an African principle.
Exactly.
We use this, we clap to mimic this thing that's going on in our chest. And I feel like when you tap into those drums and the pace of the sound, you get to tap into how you make your way through it.
Exactly.
When you say, I can't remember what you said already, but you're talking about the bounce, like, I'm hearing constant.
Yeah.
I'm hearing, yes, when you see that frequency, like, but not just frequency in terms of wave. I mean, like frequency, how often are you doing it? That's what I'm hearing. So I think that's valuable for the viewers to hear from you.
Yeah.
To elaborate on that.
Drums, for me, drums the most important. And it's funny, every producer say the same. I saw one interview, Travis Scott said, Kanye West said, all the craziest producers say that the drums is really important.
It's
and
the
like
one.
I've said, I've already felt, even though when I produce music, most of the time I delayed a song because the drums are not right.
It's not right.
The drums are not right.
We've had that all throughout the day because, you know, what Joat Sndtrk is about is, you know, this interchange of you send the clips to the producer, they make a song and a track based off of what they receive, and then you dance on that song. It's like this never-ending loop, you know, it could go on forever. So to how do you say? I think I lost my train of thought there. I was getting there. Dang. It was fire. It was fire. It's fine. I was just gonna talk about like how it feels to have someone like Shashu then.
Oh, it's an honor. It's an honor. I grew up also with this music.
Right.
So yeah, Shashu.
Right.
It's an honor. I'm looking forward.
Yeah.
I'm so proud. I'm already saying, yeah, I'm coming to Montreal. Shashu is doing the beat for me, not for you. For me.
To have a song
is
that's
gonna have my name too?
Absolutely. It's gonna say Franky D because it's Franky D.
Wow, it's an honor. It's
right.
an honor. It's an honor.
It's really beautiful. And I remember the first place I was when I heard a Shashu song. I was like, I just shot a man down. Crazy.
That one. Oh, okay.
That was the first one I ever heard.
Yeah.
And I think I heard the Danny Brown joint. You know what I mean? Like, they all just started, I'm balling now, you know? But it's like, we know this. We know this. Yeah, Shashu's global. Shout out Shashu. Joat Sndtrk, this is your brainchild. Respect to you. How important do you think it is for dancers to learn how to play an instrument or even a beat pad? I don't know if you use a beat pad or just to try their hands at making the music.
Yeah. I think everyone should do it, to just learn how to be free. Be free. And put yourself in, I wouldn't even say uncomfortable situation, because when I play with my daughter, I give her a bongo, she just play. I give her piano, she just play. You know, just being a child and expressing yourself. That's everything. You know,
That's deep.
and then you learn how to just open your mind and go with the process as a freestyle dancer. Doesn't matter what it is. It's a mind. A lot of things is just a mindset thing. It's just
Definitely
find your inner child and just be open to experience new things without putting yourself in so much pressure, judgment. Just be free. It's easy to say, but it takes a lot of courage too. But it's in us.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we live and experience life. Everyone for himself. I can tell you how I feel, but you will never feel the way I feel.
Absolutely.
You know, and that's that should be the priority for everyone, to just make sure I'm free to express myself the way I want. So that's why, going back to instruments, I think for a dancer it would be very helpful to just, yeah, sit down. Even I 1 week ago, I write all my goals for this year, and this year I want to clearly learn piano, how to play it perfectly. Yeah, and people should do that, because when you learn, like you say, range. If you have a full range, like what you say, it's the perfect compliment you can give a person. If you have range of skills and things you can do everything.
Absolutely.
You can do everything.
Absolutely. And I think, we've iterated this a lot, but when you try your hand at making it, you understand how difficult it is. And so when you hear the music now, you can't take it for granted anymore.
True.
Because someone sat there for hours on end and made this thing for you.
True.
Right?
Exactly.
Just like Shashu will make that song, and I'm sure you will cherish it, and I'm sure, the rest of the artists will cherish every song that's made for them, because it's a beautiful thing. It's a unique thing. I wanted to talk about, we've already talked about that, but the word I wrote here is subtleties.
What does it mean?
It's just those small, minute details in your dance. The things that I noticed that you were not sure that maybe everybody else would notice, that's the subtlety. The slight shift in your movement or your range, or you're like, I heard that, I'm going to do it. You know what I mean? But all it takes is a small shift in the thing that you're already doing. Are you conscious of that?
That's what I want to practice.
Yeah.
That's what I say. Sometimes it's just, it feels so natural, but that's the perfect moment. Actually, that's the perfect.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
just let it go. And that's what I mean. That's what I want to practice. Not being conscious about, okay, now just be conscious about keeping the flow, trusting yourself, trusting the process. Like I said, also for me, being free is a challenge too. But to practice, to keep that first feeling you have and let it
build into something,
into a moment you will never forget.
I don't know about you, but sometimes when I'm dancing, I have this just a stream of consciousness. So it's like I'm not trying to go back and correct anything.
Yeah.
If I make an error, I just keep going with the error.
Yeah.
Oh, I stumbled.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm here now.
Yeah.
Oh,
But that's a good one.
Yeah.
Me, that breaks me out. I'm like, fuck. Because I'm normally try to always be clean and sharp and I'm perfectionist. So how you say in English? I try to really break everything down, make it clear, but I want to go out of that.
Yeah.
I think Picasso said 10 years you learn the technique, for the next 10 years to relearn it. To just do your thing.
For sure.
So now, I have my time now to just do my thing now.
Wow.
Yeah.
He dropped Picasso on y'all. Franky D is dropping Picasso on y'all. Hell yeah. What are we talking about? Get into it. No, Franky.
No, but it's true, right?
No,
Yeah.
this has been wonderful. Thank you so much for just being open and honest.
Thank you.
My last question is lyrics. So let's say the second round. You had Quiet Storm, Mobb Deep. This is for over these ways. This song is monumental. And you actually did something very similar that you did in the first round, but you countered.
I can't remember.
Yeah, you can't remember. Let's watch it. I love it. I love to see it. This slow build is nuts, You see,
I feel he won that second round.
right.
He won that second round.
Interesting. See the reflexivity. We spoke with him. I said right here. He goes,
I don't know the lyrics. I don't know the lyrics. I don't know the lyrics of this song.
But
I will come back. I will come back. No, she's not over.
Yeah. So you did something again. I'm gonna wait till it plays. This is mad. That's mad. That's mad. This turn. Hip hop.
Yeah, but something is different.
Yeah.
I feel different
Yeah.
than the first round. I'll tell you later.
Okay. All right.
Solid. Was solid.
Solid.
Solid. But
So-
for the second round, you
yeah.
have to go higher.
Absolutely.
In my opinion, for myself.
Because you set a precedent. That first round was like we talked about, it's
Yeah.
mastery.
Yeah.
Now you know from doing what you do that it has to go somewhere from there.
Yeah.
And you feel like you didn't take it there.
It's a good round, solid, but not.
Yeah. Like you do this a lot. For me, maybe this was not your best, but for you to produce that not at your best, what are we talking about?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
That's incredible.
I feel like only for that round, what should have been different is not even the dance, just the way I felt before. It's not there anymore. Because he had a good round. And I had that pressure. So with that pressure, I tried to focus on.
You
And
dimmed
he
in
had
a
the
little
song.
bit.
He
Yeah.
was linked in that song.
Right.
I'm like, fuck, I don't know the lyrics.
Yeah.
I know the instrumental. But
Right.
he killed the lyrics. Okay, let me focus on the... But no, just focus on...
On
go,
you.
go,
Absolutely.
Go again. Go
Right.
again.
Right.
That's the thing about what I was talking about. That practice, that consciousness about just letting it go. No matter in which situation, let it go. Because I don't feel it's a bad round. I just feel I didn't feel free at that round.
And then you coupled that onto what he gave you as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you for that insight because I'm wondering what's going on. I'm like,
Yeah.
I would like to know, you know? I think I don't watch footage ever for like, oh, this is what you did. I'm watching it to understand.
Understand. Exactly.
I'm trying to say, because I don't know about you, but you as a hip-hop dancer's over here, there, me over here, I feel like we are connected because we do one and the same thing. So wherever you're at mirrors where I'm at. So I'm always trying to go, what is he thinking?
Yeah.
You know?
Got you. Yeah.
So in that moment, yes, thank you for the breakdown because I think June attached himself to the lyrics.
Yeah. He was in his zone.
Yeah.
He was really in his zone.
Yeah.
I could have just answered different. This was a different answer. But I felt, like I said, I wasn't like in my zone. I was more with the technique and delivering on showing the music. Okay, just go with it. I can lose. There's no problem. But even
For yourself.
for myself, I just want to feel free. Man, I
Exactly.
want to feel free. I didn't make it to the final. Now to have that pressure. Feel free. You made it already to the final.
Right.
Now, go. Last step. If you win or lose, doesn't matter.
That's
but you're
huge.
free. It's over.
That's huge
Yeah.
because you're there. You're at the you've made it here. There's
Exactly.
nothing more to prove.
Exactly.
So, wow, thank you. I feel like we should have done these breakdowns with everybody now, because I'm like, yes, this is what I needed to know.
And that's also one advice for everyone. You should really be honest to your rounds. That's how you grow. Because I think I'm my hardest enemy and my best friend at the same time. You know, but I always have that mirror in front of me, and I never look.
No.
I really look in the mirror and try to judge myself in an honest way. Also, a lot of people came to me and said, I won. I didn't answer that I felt the same. I'd say, no, it's okay. It was a good time. It was a good moment. I
Absolutely.
don't care. It's happy that now
Right.
you recognize me. Before nobody know me. Now they say, hey, who are you? Where you
Right.
from? And that was my main goal. I just want to express myself and then get connected to the people.
And some part of me feels like that's the win.
That's the win. Hey, most of the times people recognize the battles I lost. And get attached to people, that's the biggest win. Yeah,
Footage is a snapshot.
exactly.
And if you weren't in the room and you're not standing up there with across from you with you, you can never feel exactly what it is you're feeling. So I think sometimes footage, it warps what we think we know. But it's I know it's valuable for whomever is watching this to hear you talk about yourself and to have that self-reflexive moment. So thank you for that.
You're welcome.
And more than that, I think I'll end it there. On behalf of Joat Sndtrk, myself, the host, thank you, Franky, for being here and
Thank you
being
for
so
having me. Thank you for
open
having me.
and honest.
Thank you very much.
Anything else you would like to add? You want to shout out Germany?
No, I want to shout out Montreal. I
Yeah.
want to shout out Canada. I'm back.
Yeah.
Man, I'm so happy to be here.
Come on.
I'm so happy. And yeah, thanks a lot to my man Monster Pop. Really, thank you for your trust. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you very much.
Of course.
And yeah, Europe, like I said, you have to come over. That's something I have to say. Everyone looks to Europe. I don't know why. But I travel and I see so many different and nice people. And for me, Montreal, you guys have a crazy level. And not the crazy level of competition, a crazy level of community, of culture, of humanity. And that's the most important thing. Frank, take a big note.
Hey, man. Look, I can't add I can't add nothing else. I've been your host, Kosi, Franky D. Legendary.